Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to be going over my favorite American makers and why I like them and why you should support them too. They're in general really small, either one-man operations or very small operations in general. They make their stuff here in America, and it's just good to support the home team. I have no problem getting knives made in other countries, but I've gotten more and more into fixed blades, and the small American fixed blades really seem to dominate the market for me. There are some examples in Europe that are also very good, but I'm just going to go over what I really appreciate about the American makers here in the United States of America. But please, first, smash that like button, like, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps the channel. Let me know who your favorite American maker is. And if I don't cover them here, maybe I'll check them out, or maybe I have checked them out, but they just haven't struck my fancy, and I'll respond in the comments. Yeah, it helps a lot. All right, so first, where we're going to start with. I think I'm just going to start with Lycian knives. Christian, this is a bush dog. I've only got two of his knives. The other one is the little Canuck, which is currently on loan to someone. But Lycian is not only a supporter of the channel, which I really, really appreciate by being a Patreon member, but he also makes just exquisite stuff. And he also makes some kitchen knives too. The bush dog here is quintessential 6-inch blade, or is it 5.5? 5.5-inch blade, overall 10.5. And I just got this guy made for me. He has knives up on Knife Ship Free as well as DLT Trading Company. And they just are just really, really, really well made. Very nice guy to support in general. I've had several communications with him, and he's just really open and honest and a nice guy. And he would talk to anyone. Like, you just go chat with him on Instagram and he'll answer any questions you have. Or he might even respond to this video and you can ask him a question directly that way too. He has a little small YouTube channel too. So this is actually A2 tool steel, which I really like this tool steel for this kind of bushcraft type knife. You can baton with this. You can do all kinds of things with this. This isn't a review of this knife. This is just saying that Lycian, you should definitely try to support him. Next is kind of a larger company, and that is LT Wright. LT Wright makes some of my favorite knives ever. I've got a couple of knives here. I probably got about 10, 15 of their knives, and all of them are super awesome. LT Wright has about 10 people working for them, and I'll pull out one of their small guys. This is the Frontier Trapper. This is the Genesis, which might be the flagship of it. This is a Gen 6. This is a full flat grind version, although this is usually a Scandi knife, and it's supposed to be a larger version of the Genesis, but this one is a 6-inch guy. The Daily Carry, one of my favorite small in-pocket knife carries that I have. This is ABL. They usually use ABL. A201, some other tools, knife steels, and then this is actually MagnaCut, which I haven't seen many knives of them make MagnaCut. And they also do a lot of kitchen knives as well, and other things. Like they have a foraging knife, which is almost spade-shaped for foraging for mushrooms and truffles and things like that, and chef knives as well. Just really cool. Check out their website. Their pot house also, they have a club membership for $20 a year. You get a chance to order some really cool specialty knives like this, or like this little small guy, and you get like a semi-custom. Get to choose the pins and the scales and things like that. Oh, I'd be remiss if I didn't. Did I bring that down here? I thought I brought. All right, I didn't bring it down here, but yeah, very, very cool stuff. Definitely check out LT Wright. Next, let's go with a smaller company or a smaller company, yeah, but a guy that has a very small operation, and that is Waxed Wing. Very good knives, usually Nitro V or ABL, and they make things like this here. Very, very cool. This is the Alpine 2. Super cool. He does a run every weekend or so. He's in here in Pennsylvania. This is the Chiton. Very cool little things. This one I made into a small in-pocket carry. Very interesting, unique profile with the ergos just really lock in. Even on a small knife like this, it's a full tang and a full finger grip. Sharp spine. Overall, Trevor at Waxed Wing, well worth supporting. I would definitely check him out. does a drop almost every weekend. I know right now he's building a lot of knives for the Lehigh Valley Knife Show. If you get a chance to go to the Lehigh Valley Knife Show here in Pennsylvania, please do. I think I'm going to be there on Sunday this fall, and would love to meet anyone who is there. Next, I'm going to mention the Very Good Knife Company. Another one-man operation, and just very cool. Uses a lot of ADCR V2 and Nitro V. This happens to be ADCR V. This is the Tradition Junior. The ergos on this are much simpler, almost reminds me of LT Wright. This is a hollow grind right here. Again, I made this into a small in-pocket fixed carry. He sends it with a Kydex sheath. Very cool. Also, Wax Wing always includes a Kydex sheath, which I appreciate. I do like leather sheaths on bigger knives, but for smaller knives, I really, really do like the Kydex sheath. This is the Hawk in Nitro V. Very unique design. And this was a collab with, I'm not going to say because I'm going to get it wrong, but another YouTube knife channel. Very cool knife. And he also does weekly drops, usually on Fridays or Saturdays. And he does live streams during the week of him actually making the knives. And those are always fun to sit down, watch that live stream, maybe have an adult beverage. So Very Good Knife Company. Very awesome. And then next we're going to mention Creeley. I absolutely love Creeley. I've got two examples right here. I've got the Mako. This is also a one-man operation out of Pennsylvania. The Mako is really cool. What they're really known for, and check out this like exaggerated Coke bottle handle here. Very cool. What he's really known for is getting cool knife steels and making knives. Like, so he uses Rex, he uses just high-end knife steels, and his heat treatment is really good. Really, really good. This here is the Omnivore, which is a chisel cut kitchen knife. So this is a unique design, and I use this all the time for sous chefing and cooking. So sweet. And also, this is a good excuse, you know, to get your wife or loved one a knife. You'd be like, oh, I got you a great kitchen knife. Get him a nice Omnivore here. I just ordered a minnow from him, which he did a Kickstarter for Magnamax, which is a brand new steel in the Magna Cut family, which is going to apparently push the extremes of its edge retention over the other qualities of the knife, but still retain them. So I'm really excited to get that. So Creeley, very, very cool. Next, we're going to mention one of the big dogs, probably the one that has the most employment here in America, which is Bark River Knives. I'm going to show a couple of my favorites here. This is the Forest. Very good carpentry bushcraft knife. Convex Scandi grind combo on all their knives. They do other finishes. They do other grinds as well, but they're really known for their convex Scandi grinds overall. This is the Euro Bushcrafter. Absolutely love this knife too. And then of course the ultralight Bushcrafter. This is 45VN, CPM S45VN. Very, very good knife. And my daughters love this knife. So when we're doing bushcraft tasks like making spoons and stuff like that, they fight over who gets to use this knife, which is great to see. There were some issues with quality control in the past. I think those days are past, are gone now. But and I have more of these guys. I probably have 20 Bark River knives. And they're always available. They're always doing drops and they're doing runs, and they have tons of different models. So they're definitely a larger factory, but well worth checking out. DLT Trading Company, Knife Ship Free, often carry these guys and do their drops almost exclusively. Very, very cool. Okay, and then I have a couple of like honorable mentions I wanna throw out there. People that I haven't like extensively looked at, but that I know are in the playing field. One is Seven Forge. This is an exquisite example of some ADCRV with Koa scales. I haven't gotten any of their other knives, but they are also someone to check out if you want to. That's Seven Forge. And then one other small maker that I like, and they're larger too, is the White River. This is their Backpacker Pro, and they're big enough actually that they actually have knives on Amazon as well. They have a lot of different knives. It's a really cool ultralight little in-pocket carry type knife, or backpacking knife there. You're going to take one knife, and this is going to save on weight and whatever and do everything you need. Very unique grip to it. Looks uncomfortable, actually very, very nice, and you kind of always are gripping up on it. And I like this a lot. Really cool. They have a lot of different knife steels. This one happens to be S90V, and they have lots of different coatings and colors as well. Well worth an honorable mention. But again, it's not a knife company that I have exclusively like really checked out a lot of. So let's go through that list again. And this is in no particular order. Well, almost. I might have done it in close to my favorite, but not quite. So we have LT Wright. I'm sorry, we have Leishan knives. Very cool. LT Wright. Waxed Wing. Very Good Knife Company. Oh, I have forgotten one knife company, which I really should mention. I'm really, really sorry about that. And that is, oh yeah, TJ Schwartz. The reason why I didn't mention him is because I've actually lent out my Overlands, and this came in from a viewer, and so I just unboxed this, and I'm looking at this, the Lost Trails 5. LT Schwartz, also very awesome knives. I really, really appreciate his stuff. So check him out too. I'll put over here with the big dogs. So TJ Schwartz, very cool. Waxed Wing, Very Good Knife Company. Creeley, very cool. Bark River Knives, and then the honorable mentions were Seven Forge and White River. So please check out these guys, support them. I think it's important that we support local knife companies over at China made. You're going to get much better customer service. You're going to get much higher quality. You're going to be supporting someone here at home. And I just really, really appreciate everything they do for the community. So thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. It really helps the channel. As always, thank you to my Patreon supporters. I'll see you guys next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.